Hello folks, welcome back to our Forex trading course. And today you're going to major in Forex Intermediate episode 4, whereby I'm going to teach you on various candlesticks chart patterns. And to get us started, let us look at lesson's objective. In this lesson, you'll be able to understand what is a candlestick. You'll be able to differentiate the types of candlesticks patterns. Also, you'll be able to learn about the high probability candlesticks patterns, understand how and when to trade various candlesticks patterns, and also understand the psychology of candlesticks charts. Like I began saying when I introduced about the candlesticks, we saw the anatomy of a candlesticks. That is the formation of a candlestick, how a candlestick is open, the high, the low, the open price, the closing price. We looked at the various types of candlesticks, that is the bullish candlesticks and the bearish candlesticks. Bullish candlesticks, these are sell candlesticks. Bullish candlesticks, these are buy candlesticks. Bearish candlesticks, these are sell candlesticks. Okay, so that was just a recap of the candlesticks that are introduced. And we also defined what is a candlesticks, and we said this is the formation. A candlesticks represents a single candlesticks represents the movement of price of an asset, showing the open, the close, the high, and the low price. And for this lesson, we shall begin by looking at the psychology of candlesticks charts. And candlesticks offers traders with a visual representation of an asset price movement at a glance. Okay, so when I introduced the various types of charts, we looked at the line chart, the bar chart, and the candlesticks chart. And we said that candlesticks charts are the best because they provide a visual representation of an asset price movement at a glance. So as a trader, you are able to easily interpret or read or analyze the market. The reason why candlesticks charts are widely used compared to other charts because they provide with much information and in a very simple, easy to understand manner. Okay, so compared to other charts like bar graphs, line graphs, these candlesticks charts are more easy and simple to read and understand. Using candlesticks charts, traders easily identify patterns that aid in decision making. Remember, these patterns that we identify, or the ones that I'm going to show you, they will help you as a trader to make decisions whether to buy or sell a particular asset. So candlesticks charts are very powerful, and the reason why I will take time to teach on these candlesticks charts so that you can understand. High probability candlesticks patterns. So there are thousands of candlesticks patterns. Actually, when you go to Google and type candlestick Bible, you'll be able to get a whole PDF of more than 300 pages explaining all these types of candlesticks charts, okay, candlesticks patterns. Okay, so there are thousands of them and we cannot cover them all. Also, as a trader, you cannot master them all. And the reason why I have diluted or I have tried to give you the high probability candlesticks patterns, that these, when you master them, they will enable you to be profitable in the market. They will enable you as a trader to be able to make decisions that are worth decisions that are high probability, that there are higher chances of making money with these candlesticks charts. Okay, that is why I will concentrate on these high probability candlesticks patterns. These types of high probability candlesticks patterns, they include single candlesticks patterns, two candlesticks patterns, and three candlesticks patterns. Okay, they are classified. I will classify them into three. Number one classification is single candlesticks patterns. Number two classification is two candlesticks patterns. And number 3 classification is 3 candlesticks patterns. Okay, so with a single candlesticks patterns, here we say that you only rely on only a single candlestick. Okay, and examples here include dojis. We have the pin bars, or what we call hammers, and in the 2 candlesticks patterns, this means that there will be 2 candlesticks that together combined form a particular pattern. And here we shall look at bullish engulfing and bearish engulfing. Okay. Then we have 3 candlesticks patterns. Here we have the morning star and the evening star. And this means that there will be a combination of 3 candles that will give us a particular pattern that is high probability. Okay. This does not mean that these are the only types of single or 2 candle or 3 candlesticks patterns, but there are many. However, as I said, I have tried to dilute or extract the most powerful and high probability ones that when you master to trade them, there are higher chances of you making profits in the market. So let's begin with the doji. And with the doji, we have 4 types of doji. We have the normal doji, we have the long-legged doji, we have the gravestone doji, and we have the dragonfly doji. Dojis, they show how bears and bulls engage in a tug of war. Okay, remember we said that prices, when you pair 2 currencies, let's say GBP USD, these 2 currencies are in a tug of war. Every currency, each currency there wants to dominate. Therefore, there will be a tug of war. And with Doji, they will be able to show you at a glance how these bears and bulls engage in a tug of war. When I talk of bears, I mean the sellers, okay? When I talk of bulls, I mean the buyers. Normal doji. So with a normal doji, this is a single candlesticks pattern that doesn't signify a lot on its own, okay? It's silent. It does not signify much. When you see it, there is nothing you can do about it as much, okay? They are also known as standard doji or doji star. They are cross-shaped, or they have the sign of a plus, okay? The lower and upper wick are small and equal in length. The opening and closing price are equal, thus forming a vertical line. In essence, normal doji signify indecisions between sellers and buyers. The reason I'm saying you cannot do nothing, you can do nothing about them. So it's just a matter of watching them. So this is a normal doji. You can see where I have circled it, and I have the arrow showing that this is a normal doji. Okay, it has a plus sign. The opening and the closing price are the same. The reason we have this vertical line, and then we have the upper shadow and the lower shadow, which are also the same in size. We have long-legged doji, and this is a candlestick. This is a single candlestick pattern with long extension of the shadows above and below the opening and closing price. Okay, so they have extensions. The wick, the upper wick or the lower wick are more extended. Okay, the opening and the closing price are equal, thus forming a vertical line. I'll be able to show you what this means exactly. They indicate indecision between bears and bulls. They can also indicate greater volatility. Okay, so this is the type of long-legged doji. These are long-legged doji. So you can see the upper shadow and the lower shadow are extended, and this extension actually is what signifies greater volatility, meaning that there is high volatility, and therefore the market is moving up and down, therefore creating this kind of long-legged upper and lower wick. Okay, then the opening and the closing price are the same, as you can see here. And these types of candlesticks as well, they indicate indecision. it's barely difficult for a trader to make trading decision based on this single candlestick pattern. That is the long-legged doji. Then we have the gravestone doji, and with the gravestone doji, it is a single candlestick pattern that appears at area of resistance or top of a trend. Okay, so they indicate the rejection of higher prices. They also show reversal or change in direction. And this candlestick pattern, they are very powerful signals for bearish or sell signals. Okay, let's look at them. So you can see here, this is an area of resistance. We have this point, and we draw this line. So this is an area of resistance. Definitely, you can identify that. And then at that area, we have the gravestone doji. Okay, the gravestone doji. So this is the gravestone doji. And as you can see, it has an extended upper shadow or upper wick. Okay, and then we have opening and closing price, which are equal. So when these types of candlesticks form, mostly we will have an uptrend. Like you can see here, we had an uptrend. Okay, then after the uptrend or the end of an uptrend, these type of candlesticks patterns will form. Okay, and basically at the end of an uptrend, most of the time you'll find this is an area of resistance. Okay, this will be an area of resistance. And therefore, when they form, number one, they will show you rejection. This upper wick, this long upper wick shows you the rejection of higher prices. The price tried to go up, but there was rejection, okay? And the reason it created this long upper wick. Also, it will signify to you, or it will indicate to you, change in direction. That is now what you are calling reversal. So this will be it will show you all this. So with this one, you will want to trade them since they are sell signal or bearish signal. You will want now to start looking for your sell entries. And with this, you can have your entry immediately after the close of this candle, and then you have your stop loss slightly above the high price of this week. So you can have your stop loss at this point, along this point, and then this is your entry. And then now you can have your take profit. I'll be showing you how to determine your take profit, especially using these candlesticks patterns as we proceed. Okay, so as you can see, they're very powerful. They will help you or they will give you a signal, a sell signal, and therefore when you see them, you try now to look for your entry position. So if you missed this entry here as well, you can wait for the retest when it came again here to at this resistance point. So you could have taken your entry from there, and you can see the market dropped all the way down. Okay, so we move on, and then we have the Dragonfly Doji. The Dragonfly Doji is the opposite of Gravestone Doji. So Dragonfly Doji is a single candlesticks pattern that appears at area of support or bottom of a downtrend. Okay, so they will appear. We will have a downtrend, and these type of candlesticks patterns will appear at the bottom of the downtrend or at the end of the downtrend. And when they appear there or at support, when they appear there, they will be indicating reversal or change in direction. Also, they indicate rejection of lower prices, and they are very powerful in terms of giving you a bullish signal. So this is how they look. You can see this is a Dragonfly Doji. And we had the price falling all the way down. This was a downtrend. And then here we have an area like an area of support. Okay, remember we said that an area of support is not just a single price, but it's more of a zone. So all this is a zone of support, and therefore as we said, these types of candlesticks will try to form at areas of support or at the end of a downtrend. So this was end of a downtrend. So and we have support. So they most likely form at this point, and then they will signify buy signal. Okay. So after they form, you can see the price though retraced. It went up, though it retraced a bit, and then the price went up. So you could have your stop loss slightly below this area of support, okay, slightly below this area of support, and then you have your take profit above. So these types of candlesticks, the dojis, they are very powerful, and these are candlesticks that you cannot assume in the market. You cannot miss not to know how to trade them, because they are very powerful. They give a lot of critical information, okay? They give a lot of critical information. And therefore, in our next lesson, we shall be looking at other types of candlesticks. Remember, I said I don't want to rush in this topic because it is my desire and my wish that you understand them and be able to trade them profitably, okay? The reason I will take you step by step in trying to make sure that you understand this concept. Therefore, tune or look up for my next video so that you can continue learning about the various types of candlesticks patterns. Thank you so much. And kindly, if you're getting value from these courses, ensure that you share this link, ensure that you subscribe and like and comment as well. I would like to know if I would like to know how you are faring with the course, and therefore that can only be possible through comments. Thank you so much and have a good day. See you in the next lesson.